So today is the second debate. It's the second in-class debate for our Modern Japan class in spring 2017.
My name is Jason Lee.
My name is Lucina Keshishan.
My name is Do-Young An.
My name is Tyler McConway.
My name is Jamoy Gray.
And I'm Jenna Becerra.
And we are arguing that
Japanese government should propose to
Remove the U.S. military base in Okinawa.
And we propose
That Japanese government
should not remove the United States military bases
from Okinawa.
Okinawa is only 0.6% of landmass of the entire Japan. However, Okinawa hosts nearly 75% of all U.S. military forces within Japan.
If you look at one of our slides, we have shown that most of the earthquakes occur in the mainland of Japan as opposed to in Okinawa. So relocating the bases throughout Japan would actually make it way more efficient and better to provide humanitarian aid needed in case of emergency.
Out of all the things, sarin gas is very surprise attack, and they don't even know what it is. So sarin gas doesn't have anything to do with humanitarian things, I think.
Second, environmental concerns also appeared as due to a lot of traffic of military vehicles. There was still a constant growth in its defense spending, around 2.4% of increase in its own defense spending. That means it's increasing its defense capabilities all throughout Japan. So I don't think it's wise to doubt the fact that Japanese defense force is surely capable.
the average median income rate of each household in Japan is worse than that it was before the role of Abenomics. And besides all of these measures, growth in Japan is still stagnant. The economy is not improving. Therefore, Japan is in no position economically to further the increase of defense spending in Japan.
This was stated by the Prime Minister of Japan and the United States President. So what our counterparts forgot to say is that while the U.S. Marine Corps are the forces stationed in Okinawa, they are the vital force in providing humanitarian assistance throughout the entirety of Asia. So keep in mind, the Japanese Self-Defense Force cannot have certain components inside of their military. For instance, they are not allowed to have aircraft carriers. They are not allowed to have nuclear submarines because they are considered to be offensive weaponry.
16 times the Chinese military forces went in proximity to where they could attack Japan. And there's been tension between these two countries, not contemporary tensions, but long-distance tensions that have been around for centuries. I ask you, if you were to leave Okinawa, where would you bring these forces, given that Okinawa is more close to Taipei than it is to Tokyo? Would you bring them to the Philippines? Would you bring them to Guam? Or would you bring them to Vietnam? Or would you bring them to South Korea? Where would you bring these forces?
Just looking at the statistics, from 1972 to 1999, there was 4,716 crime that is done by military personnel of the United States. How are you gonna, in my point of view, the only humanitarian thing that is actually famous for was Tomodachi.
Question, how does that compare to Japanese crime rate, like per capita? Is it more, is it less? Please give us more information if you have it.
And so happens that the military bases produce noise and produce pollution very directly that are not very beneficial in any scale by any measure. So the proposal is not to say bye-bye US, but to just relocate the bases and to have better management of them.
This matter, if it is resolved promptly, will not only serve to seamlessly go through a further bolstering of U.S.-Japan relations, but also open further doors in economic and social development.
And we're not saying that just because U.S. military is leaving Okinawa, U.S. military should leave Japan. We're not saying that.
I mean, think about it like this. It's an economic incentive for people to come to Okinawa who are related to the military. They get cheaper flights and they get cheaper hotels. Why would you not if you're a family member of a military person? I challenge you that. Why would you not? Those are two questions I challenge you to answer right now.
would you consider that's a good enough trade-off for removing the Okinawa base? And for Team D, so how would you propose to improve this problem without removing the Okinawa military base entirely?
So do you have any more up-to-date number, in regards to the support rate?
All right, so you said you want to remove Okinawa, or the U.S. bases from Okinawa. Can you clarify what exactly that means again, and how you intend to do it?
I hate to end this. It's a wonderful debate. I feel
Almost
very
not
honored
even
to
possible
create a
without you.
platform for you to shine. So, Team D, 1 vote. And most valuable presenter, Jason. Team D, 1 vote. And Jenna. Team D, 1 vote. And Jason, 1 vote. Team C, 1 vote. 1 vote for Team C.
Oh yeah.
And then 1 vote for Jason. And 1 vote for Jason.
Oh yeah.
She's not lying. They're all Jason. Pretty much.
1 vote. This is a deciding vote.
Oh my.
Oh no.
First, 1 vote for Jason.